Welcome to Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Eli Gain, Dominic Miranda recapping the 110th running of the Indianapolis 500 for you. You know by now, Felix Rosenqvist by .02 seconds, the closest finish ever in this historic race, gets it done, wins the Indianapolis 500. This was as awesome a finish as you could ever script.
Yep, it's exactly what you wanted, especially when you were getting those caution flags when those laps were dwindling down. It's like, let's not finish this under a yellow flag, right? No. Instead, it turns in to a one-lap shootout, complete coin flip for anyone that was in that field. And for Felix Rosenqvist to be able, because it looked like Malukas had it. It really did.
He had it till he didn't.
You kind of felt it, and yep, and then it just got snatched away. Victory from the jaws of defeat, some would say. But yeah, fantastic finish nonetheless. Historic running here today.
.02 seconds separates heartbreak and elation. I mean, that's what this racetrack does. That's what this race does. It deserved an ending like we got. There's no question about it. I mean, Felix Rosenqvist, the gumption to race like he did on the last lap, refusing to let Marcus Armstrong by, staying on the outside, not hitting his teammate, and then making that move on David Malukas. We're watching it right now on the IMS screen here. I mean, it's absolutely unbelievable. What a great guy. He became a father just 20 days ago.
Yeah. Yep.
Best month of his life. Now he's an Indy 500 champ.
Then you, of course, feel for the guys who are behind him. Because you have to ponder on this for the next year, knowing that you were just that close, specifically David Malukas. But yeah, we caught up with all the guys who were finished near the front of this field, of course, starting with our champion, Rosenqvist.
Here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway with the winner of the 2026 Indianapolis 500, Felix Rosenqvist. Felix, just 20 days ago, you and your wife welcomed your baby girl, Stella, into the world, making you a dad. And now, just a short time later, you win the Indianapolis 500. Best month of your life. What's going through your head right now?
It is the best month of my life by far. Already having our daughter was kind of nice because I went into May and I was thinking, you know, whatever happens now, everything is great. Like, I'm the luckiest man in the world, and we have a beautiful daughter, very healthy, and yeah, dude, I think it kind of changed my approach to it. I've just been way more calm and collected, and yeah, confident as well. So yeah, becoming a dad is definitely I think it helped me a lot. But yeah, that race was just incredible. Thank you to the team, Meyer Shank Racing and Honda and Sirius XM. That's the best car I've had around here, and I definitely thought it deserved some milk on it when I felt it out the first couple of stints. And then we kind of had a perfect strategy, and then everything got a little flipped around there in the end. But in a way, it kind of worked out as it was meant to be. I fell down to third, and then I had a really good restart, and I just stayed flat out on the high line, and it stuck. So it was like 1 in a million, but it worked out.
Let's talk about that last lap. Closest finish in Indianapolis 500 history, most lead changes, a one-lap shootout, and you refused to back down from Marcus Armstrong and then past David Malukas. Just what's your mindset in that last lap?
It was the coolest thing that I've ever done in a race car. It was just such a gnarly racing, like wheel to wheel, but fair. So great. I have great respect for the other drivers, David, Pato, and Marcus. I know they're probably very bummed right now, but yeah, you can't create a great spectacle without great drivers like that. So big thank you to them. And yeah, there's just no other way you want to win it. Like that's the way you want to win the Indy 500 by half a foot, too wide. It's just such a cool race.
0.02 seconds, a little stressful, right? How much pride do you take for your team, Meyer Shank, and your country in Sweden in winning the Indianapolis 500?
Massive. I mean, my team, they're like a family. This is the best team I've ever been part of. They treat me like family. They treat everyone like family. And I don't think it's a single guy or woman working at Meyer Shank Racing that don't want to be there. So we take a lot of pride, and this is the second win for Meyer Shank Racing. They won it with Helio in 21, which is incredible. You know, that's what we want to do. We want to be here to win, and we're tired of being called, you know, the underdog or the small team. We want to do this, and today everything worked out, and it's such a good to get that, you know, testament of strength as a team. And also my fans in Sweden and all the fans here, I feel like they really got behind me during the month. Even through qualifying, it's like I have all this support I never had before, and it really helped me. And you can feel that energy, especially here. Like the fans make this place magic, and it's kind of lost for words.
There you go. You're an Indianapolis 500 champ. Congratulations. Sure, that's Felix Rosenqvist, the dad and Indy 500 champ. Not too bad. Month of May.
Yeah, I mean, perfect position. Went green again. I mean, we had that opportunity right there. I mean, I really thought we could hold it, and I don't know what else we could have done. Maybe something different with deployment region, but I don't know. In the car, it looked a lot closer. I mean, looking at the replay there, I mean, Felix had such an incredible run. So, I don't know. I don't think there was anything else we could have done. The track just didn't choose us today. I mean, every strategy, everything, I mean, we did everything correct. I mean, this team, I give all the kudos to this team, Verizon, everybody. They did a fantastic job. And, I think this just comes down to the IMS gods not picking us yet, but it's coming.
What are the raw emotions like right now?
A lot of anger, a lot of pain. I feel like I'm mourning, and just a lot of shock. I still can't believe it. Just being that close to winning the damn thing.
Scott, third place finish. Just talk me through your race, that final lap, closest finish in history. That was crazy.
Yeah, to be honest, I wasn't checking what was happening up front. I went from 10th to 3rd in 2 laps, so it was pretty crazy. Just happy to be back on the stage. I feel for David. I know he missed by a nose, so he's going to get one, and hopefully I will too.
Penske second and third, a great day. Obviously you want to win, but I mean, what a race given all the extra, circumstances.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, solid day. We executed. That's all we wanted to do with a car that probably wasn't fast enough. So, we'll come back next year and keep trying. But our day will come.
What's the emotion from last year to this year? You got the very end, and you're just storming toward the front.
Yeah, it's been a hard year, man. Like, wanted to come back here and just execute, and I never got a chance to do that. And last year, and cured a lot of demons today, to be honest.
I know it's another disappointing finish here at the end, but what were your final thoughts there? Just how everything transpired there at the end?
Yeah, just sitting duck really. We were fighting excessive amounts of brake drag, and I mean it's obviously not what you need in order when you're trying to get runs, or you don't want to be a sitting duck in the restart. Every single restart we lost positions. Not once could we gain positions because I couldn't catch up to the cars in front. Everybody was just left, right, center, and I felt like I had a parachute behind me. So now that I saw that, I mean, I didn't get told that I had those issues, but when I got out of the car, I'm not shocked once they did tell me. So I mean, it is what it is. We didn't deserve to win today. That's the reality. Happy for Felix.
You got to feel like one of these years it's going to happen. I mean, you've been knocking on the door and knocking on the door and knocking on the door.
Yeah, maybe one day. I don't know, man. At this point, just very grateful I'm a part of this event.
I know Felix is one of your best buds too. If anybody could win, I know you're thrilled for him, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy he got the win, and I know he's in a contract year as well, so I'm sure this is going to help a lot.
First Indy 500, overall, what do you think of your performance today?
Well, I think performance was good. The team did an amazing job all 2 weeks essentially, and to do no mistakes in the pits today, do the right strategy. I think the yellows obviously hurt us a little bit. We were perfect in terms of what we were going to do with with our fuel saving and fuel strategy. So we had everything in play, but the yellows hurt that a little bit.
Did you expect it to kind of go how it did? What was it like just being in that moment, being out in the car for the duration there?
I mean, it was long with all the red flags and stuff. It was pretty tough, but nonetheless, happy we got to the end, and just excited to enjoy it from now.
Yeah, I mean, I bet it was exciting for the fans. So I think we all knew that we were going to have the red and the yellow. I think it's good that we got a late restart at the end. And happy, really happy to see Felix.
Frustrating for you in the end, though? You had a car that's definitely winnable.
Yeah, I mean, this race, you you need a little bit more than just a good car, a good team. We had everything today. We just didn't put ourselves in the best position. The restarts were not great, the last two from my side. So yeah, a bit of a shame.
Well, I think the restart from the last was a little bit controversy. I think there was a lot of checkup, and then I had to hit the brake where already the car behind is already popped up, and then it wasn't green. So in the end, didn't they call the jump start? But I mean, Scotty Mark, for example, did a hell of a move, which was okay. But I mean, there was a bit of a shame that we won that train. However, I think the team did a great job. Once again, I think 75 short program, under the difficult circumstance, challenging circumstance, but I think it did a fantastic job.
Ed was pretty frustrated on that crash. I know you probably haven't had a chance to talk to him, but he just put the blame on you there. Is there any reaction you want to have to that?
No, I didn't see the replay. No, I didn't know.
With Malukas coming up second on such a close finish, how do you handle that emotionally? Like, you've been in this race so many times. Like, he was pretty emotional out there, just handling that.
Well, I think he did handle it very well under the pressure. Race is a race, so sometimes it doesn't go the way you want it. And obviously Felix pulled beautifully. Obviously Malukas was up there all the time, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, he did try everything he could, I bet, and he have a bright future. So obviously it's nothing worried about his future. I think he's going to get it.
Thanks.
I know we anticipate you being back here next year, but what is it going to take to kind of get over that hump of kind of ending that 6-year drought that you had heading in and then into next year?
Yeah, it's a tough race, but I think we got to learn quite a lot. With such a short program, wish we could pull in the right way, but we made a lot of mistakes too. So that congrats on the Felix, did it beautifully. But we had a very, very tough month, and if we can put the right sauce together, hopefully we can continue the challenge.
Feel like you're pretty close then?
The field is very close. Just the little things make a significant difference. So it was not a day for us, but we shall keep focusing what we can do for the future.
All right, here's your top 10 for the 2026 Indianapolis 500. Felix Rosenqvist, obviously the winner. Great day for Team Penske. I mean, outside of Joseph Newgarden, who we'll get to in a second, David Malukas and Scott McLaughlin, 2-3. Aside from winning, you can't ask for much more right there. Pato Award, fourth, another great finish at this racetrack. His time is coming. There's no question about that. Marcus Armstrong, Rinus VeeKay, Alex Palou, your pole sitter in 7th place. Santino Ferrucci, Romain Grosjean, and Takuma Sato round out your top 10. All right, so we know what happened at the end. A lot happened in between.
Yes.
Felt like cautions kind of bookended this thing. The weather played a part. It wasn't crazy, but enough to kind of change the trajectory here.
For sure, and it all took place on lap 18 is where things started to go a little haywire. So you had Ryan Hunter-Reay lose control of his car. That would also take out Catherine Legge, who was attempting the double, of course. So they were done for the day. And then not too long after that, as a matter of fact, the restart after that crash is when we had our second crash of the afternoon, which involved Ed Carpenter and Ed Carpenter only. Takuma Sato, getting a little tight coming out of the restart, going 3 wide, squeezing Carpenter down a little bit. That caused him to go into the wall, and of course he was very upset by that junction and that move from Sato. And then of course lap 125, that's when Joseph Newgarden, who we've said ad nauseum was really making a move up the field, starts near middle back of the pack, and then you're just like, this guy's moving right now. And he had the fastest day in the final practice for Carb Day. So it was just one of those, like, you hate to see it happen with 75 laps left, but ultimately, Don, he would be okay, though, by the way.
Yeah, he was looking for his third Indy 500 win. He started 23rd, and I believe he was as high as 5th when he wrecked. I mean, it was a really nice day for Joseph Newgarden. Unfortunately, came to an early close. Will Power, unfortunately, had to leave this race. Helio Castroneves, Mick Schumacher towards the end. A lot happened. We got the race in. That's all that matters. But this guy was able to catch up with those who did not finish this race at the IMS Medical Center throughout the day on Sunday.
Feel fine, just a chaotic restart. I was kind of in the middle of a gaggle of cars, followed Armstrong into one on the outside. Takuma tried to make it 3 wide into 1 on the restart, which is unwise. And not only do that, he like squeezed me down like I was not going to be there. So really disappointing so early in the race. You know, for 2 veterans like that, 2-time champion, I would expect way more out of him. So needless to say, I'm pretty disappointed that happened racing with Takuma. You know, and just really bummed for the whole ECR squad. They'd done such a good job prepping cars. I was really happy with the way the car felt, and such a long ways to go. And now we've got 2 crash cars in the matter of a week, and got to get ready for Detroit. So it's gonna be a long week here.
Is it surprising to have a veteran squeeze you into one like that?
I mean, with a lot of guys, I'd say yes, but Takuma races every lap like it's the last lap. You know, he'll hit someone else today, I'm sure.
I was super loose from the start, and I just kept wearing on that right rear, you know, catching it lap after lap, just trying to survive to the first stint. In that scenario, you know, the team can't pit me, otherwise you're at a huge fuel disadvantage the rest of the race. So, yeah, when you're wearing on that right rear, it keeps the temperature and the pressure keeps going up, and finally it got to a point where I just couldn't catch it, and it just kept coming around. So, feel bad for the team. Arrow McLaren's been phenomenal, and you know, everybody involved, Prize Pick, Chevrolet. It's something that you know, I absolutely wanted to just get into the pit lane to get that tire set off, make some tire pressure changes, but unfortunately that's first time I've been in the wall here in I think over 16 years. So.
You feeling okay?
Yeah, I mean, aside from the obvious, it's a bummer. I've had a really good record here of not turning the car around and not having that situation. So I knew it was going to be a very long stint when that thing started, because it was so busy. I was holding my breath most of that first stint.
How frustrating is it, especially after last year, having a good chance to win it to be out so early?
It's racing. It happens. Friday carb day, I was super loose as well. We did the thing that we needed to do, was make some changes, try and cover that, but just unfortunately wasn't enough.
It's desperately frustrating. You know, everybody involved deserved more. To be taken out by something out of your control, I feel like maybe it's slightly better than to be taken out by something in your control. But you know, both teams, HMD and Foyt, and everybody at Elf and our other sponsors are, you know, they were looking forward to a long day today, and now it's been cut relatively short. So I'm gutted. I was hoping that we were just back there kind of saving fuel and chilling out, and I had Graham behind me, and we were just riding, you know, trying to get through the majority of the laps and be really sensible, because I wanted to make the 1,100 miles, and then wasn't expecting that.
You feel okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just disappointed.
It looked like you almost missed him, and it just
Yeah, so I couldn't see anything because of the smoke, and I went for the high slide as he was moving down the track, and then he came back up the track, and so last minute I had to go left, and it just wasn't enough time for the car to not spin out of control. So it is what it is. I don't think anybody would have saved that one, unfortunately.
So that puts a bow on what was a phenomenal day at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Yeah, it sprinkled a little bit, but we prevailed,
We did.
got the race in, that's all that matters, and it was a magical finish. What'd you think?
It was awesome. So this was technically my first one, because last year I was on the road with the Pacers for a majority of the month of May. So yeah, fantastic. There's no other place you want to be, and to have a finish like that, a place to just added to the board of historical moments, which it does each and every year. We have 110 of them now here at this track. It's awesome.
Fantastic stuff. 2026 winner of the Indianapolis 500, that would be Meyer Shanks, Felix Rosenqvist, the little team that could. They don't want to hear it anymore. Rosenqvist is an Indy 500 champ.